Who else can talk then? God is talking through you. Who else is seeing? God is seeing through you. Who else is listening? God is listening. Seeing God within. Now here you are meditating not to see anything, not to find anybody outside. Therefore you have to have this attitude. I don't say that God does not exist outside. God exists everywhere, so He exists outside too. But here, you are trying to meditate, which is inward method. In that method, your very desire is to meet God who is within you, not who is outside. Remember this. Perhaps you are committing mistake here. That's why you are not doing meditation. So you sit down. With this way, I will see God. As I see things outside, I will even see clearly God in me. But my eyes are closed, so I cannot see with my eyes. I will have to open the eye of my mind, make my whole mind as eye. No. My whole being as an eye, and then see. When your whole being becomes eye, you see God, not before that. See? With this attitude, you sit down with this determination. Don't sit for more than 10 minutes. Don't. That's bad training. I sit down. Sometimes your sankalp shakti, your determination is tested by the nature, I'm telling you. My master said, 4 hours and 36 minutes, if you can sit in one posture, you will be in samadhi. And I could sit more than 5 hours, but I did not attain samadhi. So I said, either I am wrong or my master is wrong. So I asked Nirvanji, who is wrong? He said, neither your master nor you. Your method is wrong. I said, what is that method? He said, I will tell you. I did not listen to him. I got disgusted. I said, this man, old man, had destroyed my life. Because I used to receive letters from my friends. They used to write me. Well, we go to play, we go to see cinemas, we go to see dramas, we go out with our girlfriends and sometimes drink and sometimes drink this and that and do this and sing. What do you do in the cave? Will you please let us know what are your experiences? Yes. And I had nothing to share because I was still doing experiments. So I always just say, thank you very much for your letter. I hardly found ink to write to you. Don't feel bad because I am writing with pencil. I used to tear a page from my copy and write down. I am still making experiments. The day I find out something, I will write to you. Can you let me know in your letter what happens to you when you drink and go out? How do you feel in the evening? Do you get good sleep or do you feel bad? And what do you feel? What have you attained? I used to put questions like that. They used to. With this comparative study, as a modern man studying in modern schools, I became one day very violent. So I told my master, you must be in samadhi. That does not give me wisdom. And you told me after 4 hours and 36 minutes sitting in one posture without movement will lead me to samadhi, and I can do it for 5 hours and nothing has happened to me. He said, then what do you want to do? I said, I want to jump in the Ganges. He said, go ahead. And that hurt me. You know, my father, my master telling me, go ahead and jump and kill yourself. I said, I will. He said, please, help yourself. So I tried, it's a mountain. I tied with a rope a big rock because I used to swim. So I thought, if I jump, so what are you doing? I said, it's none of your business what I am doing. I am tying a big rock on the rope, and that other part of the rope will be tied around my waist. And when I jump, then rock will not allow me to float. That's what I am doing. It's a very good idea, son. And I said, this man pretended to love me. He never loves me. With that, sometimes even you are so egotistical, you can kill yourself and others to preserve your egotistical feelings. Same was the condition. I said goodbye. And I started tying and tying. When he saw that he can do this, he said, wait there for a second. When he found out my determination, that I am even prepared to die for samadhi, and he said, sit down here. He did like this. And I don't know what happened to me. I don't know. And I sat for 9 hours without knowing where I was. But I knew when I came out, I was in great delight. That trap reminds me to go to that state again. And it's not difficult for me. So there is something that is called Shakti Pata. Definitely something. Where a teacher gives you Shakti Pata. But it's not mass hypnosis, as people do it, like for a gimmick. It can be done by a siddha to his prepared disciple. When he prepares them, and finally touches them. What is the touch? When ascending force, you utilize all the human potentials, then descending force comes. It is possible. But prepare yourself. Say, I don't want to do anything. Please, Swamiji, give me Ashirvada, blessing. Christ would have enlightened, Moses would have enlightened all the Jews and Christians. But I still see many of them fools. I don't feel bad. In every community there are fools. You see. Why? The followers of Moses and Christ are fools and stupid people. Because they were not prepared for the Master's touch, for the Master's sayings, for the Master's, wisdom. But it can be done, and can be done in one lifetime, provided you decide 10 minutes in 24 hours time. 10 minutes morning and 10 minutes in evening. I will not give to my wife, to my children, to my business, to anybody on the earth, but just to myself. And the path that I have been trained, I will not follow that. I will path inward path for peace, which is not found anywhere, which is within me. I tell you, when you are able to attend peace, physical stillness, just now, many of you, when sit, do not put this place on this, but press the bone, this bone, ankle bone. You cannot sit for some time, long time. But if you place it here, just here, it becomes easy. Simple way. Suppose you want to do it Padmasana, which nobody does. It should not be done for meditative pose.